And this is a pretty cool way of bookending the story of showing this storybook turn out well, rather than the horror story as it was before. So it's like Rose's nightmare gets rewritten to a macabre, fairy tale that turns out well for her. That would be Dimitrescu, Vampire Bat. This is Moreau. It's like the spider strands kind of have a kind of like a marionette string feel to it. And the dress that she offers as a gift kind of looks a little bit like, what's the name of it? Angie, I think it is, Donna's doll. Same Iceman Dan. Of course, is very transparently Moreau, and also right down to the fact that he has multiple eyes.
And the Fish King appeared.
Whoops. It's interesting that all of these things give her a gift, give her something that allows her to progress, kind of in the same way that when Ethan was going through and defeating them, he also acquired something from him. It just happened to be Rose's body. And it's interesting that Heisenberg is the character in this that is treacherous, the one who turns the fate of the girl around, similar to the way that he would have betrayed Lady Dimitrescu, would have betrayed Mother Miranda.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside
Exactly,
a mirror.
Iceman Dan.
Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted.
It's interesting
by
how this
nightmares
look
of
kind of
the
has a blood vessel feel to it, which also kind of connects with the whole like bio-horror angle. So it's still not too far removed from the heart, the bio sci-fi element that underpins all the seeming supernatural and other imaginative elements. Same Iceman Dan. I like how they paid attention to what worked in the Resident Evil 4 credit sequence, where you see like the idyllic village, the farmers and everything, and then you see Sadler coming in and injecting them with the what was it? With the parasite, Las Plagas parasite, and you get to see kind of how that village begins to decay after accepting that gift. And they took a page, literally in this case, from that, and adapted it. I like how the family that's here, it echoes kind of Ethan's, Mia's, and Rose's family structure. So you've got the father, daughter, and mother. Then the mother perishes in the story, similar to the way that Mia disappeared. The father steps in and accepts some trade-off for his daughter's well-being, and the daughter survives while the father then is destroyed. And so there is a smart parallel there between this storybook credit and a slice of life of the fate of these villagers and what Ethan and the player actually just went through. right down to not being able to see their father's face. I mean, admittedly, you can't see anybody's face, but it still fits. And the haircut kind of looks a little bit like Ethan's as well. But they changed enough of the other details, like the mother's sort of physique and hair, and the daughter's appearance, so that they don't quite look like their counterparts in the fairy tale book. Although this is interesting. So there are at least two artistically rendered versions of Ethan's, Rose's, and Mia's story as parallel renditions. One is a fairy tale, the other as the villagers' stories. And I like that way of presenting it again in a different format. It really reinforces by repetition what the themes of the story are. I'm guessing that is Mother Miranda. And at the head of the... I'm wondering if how literally these locations in the illustrations are meant to be taken. Whether this is the church little chapel that you make it to in the game. And presumably, I believe this Mother Miranda's presence in this village has been centuries long. Based off the costume here, I'm wondering if this is supposed to be, like modern rural. They live in a world apart from the fast-paced society of 9 to 5 and traffic in cities and the like, or if this is like an historical glimpse backward. I'm guessing since the lichen transformations take place, and the lichen transformations are not I don't get the feeling that they are a long time phenomenon in the village. So it just happened recently. Evening, Iceman Dan. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, we're gonna close it down after the credit sequence here finishes. But yeah, I'm gonna do Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes next. I'm gonna be playing through that GameCube, weird GameCube game, and we're gonna do that nightly until we beat it. So thank you for asking. Oh, there's Dad. Dad's not doing too well. Oh, weird. Toho Studios. I think that is in fact the same Toho that's of movie fame.